Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a review on the Phillips SHP 9500s. This is a unique headphone for the simple fact that you could search this thing top to bottom and it will not have the model number on it. I just found that very interesting. If you purchase this and you don't know what it's called, you will not find out. But these headphones are technically hi-fi headphones, right? But they're very good for mixing music. Very good for mixing slash somewhat light mastering music. I've bought a lot of headphones that cost far more money than this. And surprisingly, these little headphones, I believe the MSRP on these was like $199, maybe $200 headphones when they first came out. The price has drastically dropped. Now they're about $50. $50. These are open back headphones, which means they are not quiet when it comes to listening. Like if you're listening to something, anybody in a room with you, they're going to hear what you're listening to with these because they're open back. So it's a lot of sound bleed. I wouldn't say they're the best for tracking vocals, but when it comes to critically hearing what you're mixing and hearing where the sounds are and frequencies and stuff like that, shockingly, it's a very good pair of headphones. And I say shockingly because they're hi-fi headphones. They are not designed to be studio monitors. They have 50 millimeter drivers in it, so these get very fairly loud if driven by a good power source. Very loud, very punchy. Bass is there. It's not overdoing bass. That's what makes it so good to mix on them, is that like if the song actually has a lot of bass, it'll come through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whereas other hi-fi headphones, normally it'll boost that bass up, make it sound like you got more beat than you really got, which is good for listening because you want to have energy to the song and you want to hear that bass. But it's bad for mixing because it'll make you feel like you have too much bass if it's a bass heavy headphone, which will make you reduce the bass frequency. You'll find yourself turning your bass down, and then when you play that song in a car or on some other speakers, it'll be lacking bass because the headphones has confused you and made you feel like it already had a lot of bass when it really didn't. That's where these really shine, is that it's giving you pretty much the bass that's literally there. If the song got a whole bunch of bass, it's going to come through here with a whole bunch of bass. If the song doesn't have a whole bunch of bass, it's not going to have a whole bunch of bass on these. It's going to give you what was recorded. However that song was mixed, these headphones are going to give it to you. Now, I can't rate them out of all headphones on earth because I haven't listened to all headphones. So I'm not going to say this is the #1 mixing headphone. It's better than every headphone out there. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is, if you're a mixing engineer and you don't want to spend $800 and $1,000 on a pair of headphones, these simple $50 headphones are very serious for the money. Very serious pair of headphones. And they ain't bad to listen to either. Like if you just want a nice some headphones because you want to listen to what the artist actually recorded, these are the ones. They're not going to emphasize frequencies and push frequencies that don't exist. The highs in these are very good as well. Very clean, open sounding headphone. They're not too heavy, but they're not too light either. Very comfortable headphone. And the soundscape is large. It's not a tight soundscape. The soundscape is relatively wide. You know, you're going to hear that reverb very good. And if you're listening to a well-mixed track on these, you're going to have some fun. You know, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And that's listening and critical listening. So like I said, if you're a engineer on a budget, or if you travel a lot, I'm not saying they're the most travel friendly, but if you want a pair of headphones that you could live with if you broke them or if they got lost at the hotel or something, and you know you don't want to risk taking your $1,000 headphones out, I would recommend these. And like I said, I've had headphones that cost far more than this, and I would pick these up before those. You can find other reviews on these headphones as well. Other people have similar thoughts to me. That's why I went and got them. It's a good headphone. It's serious, and compared to my Sony's, it's not comparable. Those headphones, are also so-called uh like hi-fi headphones. They're not even on the same level. So I'm not telling you to just go buy a pair of hi-fi headphones. That's not what I'm telling you at all. I'm saying these particular hi-fi headphones can work in professional studio applications, is what I'm trying to say. This particular pair. I'm not speaking for those and other ones. These particular open back headphones can and will work in a studio environment, and I'm a witness to that. Okay, let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me know if you ever tried these, if you ever heard of the SHPs. That's S as in Sally, H as in horse, P as in Peter. If you heard of the SHP 9500s, let me know in the comment section how you feel about them. If you've ever had a pair or wore a pair, if you were considering buying them. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And with your comments and your engagement, it helps push me in the algorithm and inspires me to make more unbiased videos. Because these videos are not sponsored. I'm just being honest with you. There's no one paying me to say this. I had to buy this with my own money. This was not sent to me. I am spending my own currency to get these products and review them. I've had these headphones for years, and they have yet to go out. A lot of headphones that I get, they'll go out in one ear. A speaker will pop in them, the amp will blow or whatever. These headphones, I would have to say, have large durability, as well as the fact that the band is metal. That's another thing. I've gotten headphones that sounded good, but they have plastic bands, and the band will crack. You'll pull it out of your backpack, that thing will be snapped. So having some headphones with some perfectly sounding cans, but a snapped band is a burden. These are metal. So that's a plus. You don't have to worry about snapping them off. And the drivers in them are reliable. And I do hip-hop music, hip-hop, R&B, pop, bass, dance. Anything that I'm dealing with normally has electronic drums in it, normally. So this thing is going through it. This thing is going through 808s and electronic drums, and this thing beats. This thing beats, and it hasn't given up. So that's my review on this. Tell me if you agree, if you disagree. I would love to know your opinion. Leave some comments down there in the comment section. I greatly appreciate it. Premium Productions, y'all. And this has been one, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign out.